Welcome to the KU Stadium. We are underway on day 2. Second match lined up. It's going to be England versus Bangladesh. England earlier today lost their game against Saudi Arabia. It's their second go today, and they definitely would want to come back stronger against the Bangladeshi side that had a win yesterday. So it's going to be an exciting encounter lined up today, coming in live from the King Abdulaziz University in Jeddah for the World Cricket Festival. At the toss, we saw Bangladesh winning the call of the flip and electing to bowl first. Samit Patel not being on the kinder side of the coin. Joining me in the commentary box is Rory. Rory, welcome. How important do you think the coin toss is in such a format?
Thanks, Neil. I think it's massive, knowing exactly what you need to get. Once you get ahead of the game, I think it becomes easier. You just have to preserve your wicket really, and you'll win the game.
Well, yeah, it's going to be Bangladesh versus England. Mind you, Bangladesh earlier today won the toss, elected to bowl first. And the first ball, as we all know, is going to be the fire ball, which means everything that happens goes for a double. Oh, it just stayed low. That off-pace delivery. Fantastic start by Farhad. There's a dot ball. This time, it's just to the meat of the bat for a maximum. Into the goal post at the far end. Fantastic start there for England. This time, over mid-wicket. And that's a maximum. Samit Patel using all his experience and skill to bring the team back into this game.
Yeah, it's the first one that Saki was put a bit of pace on and missed his length, and it's disappeared out the ground.
And he made a very interesting point that if you're trying to bowl that little extra pace, you do tend to miss out on your length.
Yes, absolutely. You tend to, as a spinner, when you try and bowl it a little bit quicker, you drag your length a little bit shorter, which presents an opportunity for the batter to pounce on.
This time towards the square leg, make it a hat trick. Samit Patel has done that twice in the day. Once against Saudi Arabia, now against Bangladesh. Hat trick of sixes.
Samit Patel looking in good touch. 2 more overs. They need to add on more runs here. Facing the defeat in their first game. Goes for the big shot. First ball. That is a humongous 6. Up and over. A good start to the over for England.
What a comeback in this tournament by England. They're playing back-to-back games here.
Again, he's played that with the turn. That is a biggie. Over square leg. 2 back-to-back big hits. Just the kind of start that Samit Patel wanted. He is a man on a mission.
Samit on 39.
Oh, that's a freebie. And that is up and away. Over to the third tier. 3 back-to-back sixes. Hat trick of sixes. That's a better delivery. A little full, but again in the gap. The fielder's caught sleeping out there. That should have been saved. That's going to be a boundary. 50 up as well for Samit Patel. Really poor in the outfield there, Bangladesh. Goes for the big one. There's a chance. Has he got enough? He surely does. Another biggie. This is turning out to be a massive over.
Risk comes into play.
Goes for the quicker one, and that is deposited. Well, it is raining sixes here from the bat of Samit Patel. Well, Faisal Khan, he is under tremendous pressure after that. He's been trying a little too experimental.
They were under immense pressure, under clear skies.
Oh, flighted delivery, and he's played that straight towards the fielder. Finally, -8 on the scoreboard. Some success there for Faisal Khan. A joy moment for him.
Made room. Oh, travel like a bullet, but safe hands. A good catch taken by the fielder. Goes straight, one bounce. Is it a maximum or a boundary? Usman Najib finds a boundary. In the air, played away from the body. Taken. So a couple of wickets going down. Now came down in fact to 51. Samit Patel trying to go big.
Usman goes for the big one. And that is hammered away. Good clean striking. Well, some smiles there as Usman also joins the party.
Najib goes big. Najib goes toward that leg side area into the stands. Humongous strike. Another maximum. Some exercise for Rashid Riaz.
The fireball coming in. Everything gets doubled here. And that is launched up in the air. That is a biggie. So not only a 6, you're going to get 12 runs of the final delivery. A good clean finish, clinical from Usman Najib. An exceptional lock from Samit Patel. They'll be very happy with this performance. And it is going to be a big chase for Bangladesh when they come out to bat. 86 runs to win.
It's a phenomenal batting performance coming in by Samit Patel, ensuring that his team has enough on board as compared to the previous game against Saudi Arabia, where they couldn't really put up a big target. Here now the challenge is for Bangladesh to replicate what they did in the game yesterday. So it's going to be ball number 1, the fireball. Umesh Shah coming into ball and played it back to the bowler. Dot ball on the fireball, and that gives me an opportunity to invite the legend himself, Mr. Shakleen Mushtaq, in the com box.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the big one, I think, out of the park. 6 runs. The second delivery.
But meanwhile, a full toss onto the pads and has been picked beautifully. Shakib Al Hasan was just waiting for that fine little error by Samit Patel and latch on that to get a maximum. As Samit comes into bowl again. Full toss and will be punished. It's a very, very short boundary. Very little margin for error. Point, square leg, just 40 meters. And then he again bowls a full toss. It indeed, like you said, is a free ball. A maximum comes in. One more delivery to go. Full toss again. And this one has gone even further, even longer. A 6 to end the over. An expensive over. 28 runs coming off this. In fact, 24 coming off this. As the over comes to an end, Samit Patel, whenever he landed the ball in the right areas, he looked very, very difficult to play. But when he bowls these full tosses, hit big, hit clean, and that'll be a maximum. Mudassir, you'll have to explain that sixer. That was huge.
What a strike. He struggled early in this innings, but now Faisal Khan, he's looking dangerous. Another huge maximum. Goes straight, miles up in the air, fielder settles, and he recovers well. At last, a wicket goes down.
I was not the best in maths all my schooling life, but this was basic I could have done. But yeah, that's a wicket of super sub. He's got to move back to the dugout. The only time he can bat is once. And a good catch, a fumble, but does the job well to recover. As Faisal Khan walks back for 11 after scoring some big hits. And -8 affecting that scoreboard. Big wicket.
What a strike, but not a proper connection, and finds the fielder. A good over, a good comeback by Shah.
Yeah, he's been working well with the ball in hand. 30 on the board for the loss of 2. Farhad's got his intentions clear that he's going to go for the big shots. But you've got to take some time, I think. Got to get settled in a little bit. And not to be a simple catch there for the fielders. Fielding has been really good in this tournament.
Trying to go towards leg side, and he finds the man, in fact, Usman Najib. An impactful bowler, straight away putting that impact in this game.
Yeah, first delivery. He had to go for the big hit. There was no option. And only to find the fielder in the deep. Again, catching has been excellent.
Thick outside edge. What a catch. Diving towards his left hand. And even the likes of Shakib Al Hasan, he's finding it a bit difficult against Usman Najib. A cutter, beautifully bowled.
Brilliant delivery and an exceptional catch as well.
Final ball, the fireball. Just 15 on board. And -16 for Farhad.
That's up in the air. This could be a chance. And what a catch! That is a brilliant take there, diving forward. And with that wicket on the fireball, it's going to be -16. So -1 for the loss of 5 is what Bangladesh will end up after the completion of the innings.
Sensational, spectacular, Superman effort. Running hard, diving in front, safe hands. With that crucial win for England, valuable couple of points in their kitty.
That's been a big win. Game 2 of the day 2 at the World Cricket Festival F2 Double Wicket World Cup 2026. England won this contest by 87 runs